How long have you been a truck driver?
Hey, I've been a truck driver for 20 years. Yeah, okay, I've been a truck driver for 20 years.
What's your experience with truck driving? How many different types?
Well, truck driving, I started off doing LTL, doing dry vans, so a product like the one you let me try out, man, would have worked wonders back. It works wonders back then. Just dropping the trailers, cranking all day, you have to go to one spot and another. Man, there's nothing easier, or that to have a little power drill to lower that landing gear, especially when you get to tight spaces.
How many different industries of trucking have you worked in?
Oh, I've worked in I've done dry van, reefers. I've done heavy equipment, so moving low beds. So I've been around, so different, anywhere from refrigeration foods to moving steel to moving heavy equipment machinery.
Okay. What's your experience now?
Well, right now,
your experience with in all those industries using the crank handle. What's your thoughts in general? Crank handle and what we do.
In general,
2024.
It's a lot of repetitive movement. We drive all day. The last thing we want to do is continue to keep doing something that puts strain on your hands, or we want to minimize it as much as possible. So just cranking, man, it gets tiring after a while. Depending on the type of work we do, you could drop a trailer 2 to 3 times a day. So you want to try to make that as easy as possible to do.
How many times would you say you turn a crank handle daily, weekly,
daily,
monthly, yearly, your entire career?
If you go by how many times we drop a trailer, too many to count. But to drop a trailer, it's not just one and you're done. It's multiple, maybe 50 times to turn that crank to make sure it lands on the bottom. That's just to drop it. It's not even including picking it back up, So it's whatever you think is for one, it's double, because it's dropping it and picking it up, So there's just it's a lot of strain on the arm, and a lot of extra movement.
Any place in particular in the arm where you feel it most when you're doing this thing, just repetitive?
Oh, for me, it's more on the elbow, on the elbow and the shoulder, especially in those tight to reach spaces. It is kind of hard to sometimes maneuver, when you're in those tight spots. So something like this product, I think is great, because it's great for those hard to reach places.
And now for this product, what is your experience with it when you use it?
Oh man, it was great. It made everything so easy. If you're worried about productivity per se, a lot of truck driving is time management, making sure you're not cutting corners, but making sure you get there on time. This will shave seconds off your time a day, man. At the end of the day, at the end of the week, it could be an hour, half an hour. And that's great, it's just, it made things a lot faster, and it's great, it's safe, I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was, I thought it made my day a lot easier. So
on a grade, last question.
Yeah.
A to F, what would you give this to?
I think I would give it maybe an A minus. Maybe there's still little improvements you could make. We're tweaking it, maybe like I mentioned to you earlier, some of the products that it comes with, maybe shortening the shaft to get it, because there's still some hard to reach places. But man, overall experience, I give it an A. I still give it an A. It was a great thing, and it would be something I would be interested in purchasing myself. And something I would be gladly telling my other peers, hey man, you have to try this out, because it's great.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Benee.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Appreciate you.